over. I did end up relapsing recently, and this has been a very, very overwhelming week, but I am 5 days sober today, and I think that the point of this video is that I have a plan in place. There are steps that I'm going to be taking to make sure that I am trying to keep my sobriety and doing everything that I need to be doing, and just genuinely trying to take care of myself, because I feel like, yes, I was sober the last 4 months, but I don't think I was taking care of myself as well as I needed to be. So I genuinely need to try harder and to focus on all of the areas that I was neglecting in the past, and we're gonna do this. You know, like, relapsing is extremely shitty and extremely overwhelming and just brings up a lot of feelings. I think with every relapse comes a little bit of more knowledge about ourselves, and relapse is a part of recovery. Recovery is fucking difficult, and relapsing is a part of recovery, and recovery is not linear. It is a fucking roller coaster. It is a goddamn roller coaster. But I think that with every relapse comes some more knowledge about ourselves and about our triggers, about who we are, and areas that we still need to improve on and focus on. And I think that I'm able to see that there just was certain things that I wasn't trying hard on. Like, I wasn't taking my meds that I was supposed to be taking. I wasn't going to meetings. I wasn't going to meetings. That is literally the most important thing. And I just stopped going to meetings for whatever reason. I think that I wasn't making it a priority. I wasn't focusing on it. And in the past, when I used to go to meetings consistently, I would feel good. That's when I would be doing my best, I feel. I reached out to my treatment team, so they're all aware of like what's going on, and we have like multiple plans in place. Like, I'm going to start going to therapy again. I'm going to meet with a new therapist. I'm actually doing that literally in 15 minutes. I'm meeting with a new therapist, and that's going to be weekly on Thursdays. I have a couple appointments scheduled with my psychiatrist, so we have like we have appointments for the future to make sure that I am going to be on top of my meds again. Don't know why I couldn't say that, but that's the second thing. I also reached out to my old therapist, and we're going to try to start up therapy again and see how that goes, because I really need DBT again. I need that kind of support. I'm going to force myself to go to meetings, hopefully every single day. I need to make it a priority, because that is the one thing that's going to help my sobriety so much, is if I stay going to meetings. Last thing is just always taking my meds, because I really need to do that so badly. I am super proud of myself for being able to have a plan in place and being able to reach out for help, because I definitely wouldn't have in the past when relapsing. I would have just kept it to myself, at least for like a little while. I would have kept it to myself and not told anybody and not gotten help for it. But I'm proud of myself, because this is a step in the right direction. And yes, I did relapse, and yes, there is a lot of shame and embarrassment and lots and lots and lots of shitty feelings that have come with it, and I'm still working through that. But I am extremely proud of myself for reaching out for help and getting a plan in place to make sure that I pick up my sobriety again and that I stay on track. So, yay for having a plan. It is many, many, many hours later. It is now 2:44 p.m. I think the last time that I vlogged was like 8:15 a.m. So it has been quite a little bit, but we're at the beach now. Basically, I have been wanting to get into reading. I bought a book. I bought this book, Delilah Green Doesn't Care, because one of my mutuals on TikTok reminded me that gay books exist. It is not just straight romance over here. There are gay books. So I feel like the only thing that can get me back into reading, like genuinely reading, is if I start investing in gay books. So we bought Delilah Green Doesn't Care, They said that it's just like a cheesy little gay romance book, but we deserve it. So I'm hoping that this will get me back into reading. I was going to film me going to the park and like laying out and reading all day and basically just like trying a new hobby, because I haven't like genuinely read in so fucking long. But I really want to get back into it because I need to try new things and get myself doing more and trying new hobbies. And it was supposed to be really hot today in my city. It was supposed to be like 95 degrees, which is actually insane, and I feel like I'd die if I laid out at the park. So texted Bestie and said, hey, what are you up to today? Let's go to the beach. Picked up the best friend at the beach. Got our books. We just ate some yummy pizza and going to lay out and have a good day at the beach. Very relaxing. The weather is actually beautiful today. It is so nice outside and feeling very peaceful, very relaxed, which I need, and this is nice. Out of bed. We need to get my shit together, friends. Badly. I am so exhausted. My mind has no motivation, no energy, because I have just been feeling so low recently. But I have to make a change and I have to force myself to do things. So that's what we're doing today. I tried to film a video like this like a week and a half ago, and I did things. I did one thing, but never continued it. So here I am, take two, trying to get my shit together again, trying to just force myself to do things that I've been putting off, because I've just been in a really low space recently. I've been in a really low space since last November, and it is now September. But especially recently, I have to change. I have to figure something out. First thing, let's brush my teeth. Let's take care of myself, because I don't take care of myself when I'm not doing well, and I have to, so let's do that. Teeth are brushed. Proud of myself. Yeah, I'm proud of myself. Next, we have to put away this massive pile of jewelry. Not jewelry. This massive pile of laundry, of clean clothes that I just have not put away. I love this cardigan, and it's such a fall cardigan, so I'm so excited to keep wearing it, or to wear it again this fall. Done. I got ready. I did my makeup. I also did some laundry, and it's in the dryer right now, but I don't think it's done yet, and I want to go to the coffee shop, so I might just take something out of there and wear that and leave the rest to continue drying.
Decided to wear this outfit. I need to step outside of my comfort zone, so that's why I'm wearing it. I'm pushing myself outside of my comfort zone, wearing things that I genuinely like. Nice. Let's go to the coffee shop. I'm home now. I didn't get to go to the fucking coffee shop because the second that I got there, like I literally did my makeup, I did my hair, I got ready, I wasted makeup. I'm just overwhelmed because it's like, I feel like every single time I try to like do something for myself and I try to like, I don't know, like I texted my therapist this morning telling her how excited I was for the day because I had so much stuff planned. I was gonna be so productive and like start over and try new things and try to get myself back on track, but I feel like every single time I try to do that, something just happens and I'm unable to. Like, I don't know, it's just frustrating because like I was so excited to get out and like do some work, get everything done that I needed to, and just like be very productive, and now this is what's happening. We'll try again tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be able to get stuff done tomorrow because I've been putting it off for so long because I just haven't been doing well. I haven't been doing well at all. And the second that I feel a little bit of like motivation, a little bit of like just feeling okay enough to do something, something happens and I'm unable to do it. So good morning, friends. Yesterday I literally just like laid in bed for the rest of the day, and at night I like, my brain is odd. I think it has to do with my BPD, just because I feel like whenever I have like a really bad like moment when I'm like doing really unwell, like I was literally like sobbing and shaking and I wasn't doing well, then like an hour later or like a little while later I get a rush of energy and just feel so energetic and very just overwhelmed in here. There's just like a lot running around in there. So that's how I felt last night. Like I literally just felt like I was like high on life. Like I felt very euphoric and very chaotic, and I just had all of this energy, and I didn't sleep very much last night. I only got about like an hour of sleep this morning, and it's 9:12 right now. And like I woke up this morning and I was fine. I felt fine. I didn't feel how I felt last night. Like I feel more calm now. Still a little bit like off, but I feel more calm now. But yeah, that's what happened last night, and woke up this morning a little bit anxious, a little bit shaky. So hopefully today is a good day. We're hoping that we can get my shit together soon. I need to change the battery on my camera so badly, but let's brush my teeth first.
Hi friends, it is many days later. This video has taken like a month long. This has been like an entire month. And I just have barely been picking up the camera. I have been feeling so shitty just because I have not been recording anything, but I have not had the motivation to do anything. And that's kind of what this entire video is about. Just kind of forcing myself to like get back on track and do things again. But it's fucking hard. I'm struggling to keep myself being a normal, functioning human being recently. But we're gonna get there. Right now it is time to do two of the hardest fucking things, but probably the most necessary things that I have to do in my recovery and just life overall. Taking my meds and going to an AA meeting. Scary things. I had a therapy session yesterday, and in my therapy session my therapist had me take my meds like with her, and that was overwhelming just because recently I feel like it's not even that I don't want to take my meds, it's just that there's some mental block that is keeping me from taking my meds, and that is like physically stopping me from taking my meds. So I was just so overwhelmed yesterday, but I really need to take them again. So I have my trusty little med container, my trusty meds. I also had a psychiatry appointment recently and she took me off all of my meds. We're going back down to one singular med. We're going to work our way back up to getting back onto all of the previous meds that I was on, because I was on 5 in the past, and my psychiatrist said that that was a good combination, but I just wasn't taking them. So we're trying to do one at a time now, or start off with one and then go back up to all of them. I really need to take it. I haven't taken it today. I took it yesterday with my therapist. Haven't taken it today. I have some Plumcots because this is Latuda, and I specifically have to take this one with meds. I mean with food. I have to take this med with food. That's what my psychiatrist said. So I cut up some Plumcots and I have to take my meds. Why did my little light just go out? I don't mind this lighting though. This is like decent lighting, so I'm fine with this. I cut up some Plumcots so I can have some food, and I'm going to eat this right now while I put my meds into my med container. And we just have a little chat about my fucking feelings about going to an AA meeting right now, because I'm going to log in 15 minutes, 10:30, and it's currently 10:30 p.m. at night. My sleep schedule has been a mess lately. That's a whole other thing. My sleep schedule has been a mess lately, but I'm going to log into an AA meeting tonight. I'm telling myself I can't go to sleep until I go to an AA meeting. Let's have a bite. I'm just going to chat while I do this, but also show you guys what I'm doing, so you're not left out. I am having very mixed feelings about logging into the AA meeting tonight, just because I haven't been to an AA meeting in probably like a month now, and even before that I wasn't going consistently for months and months and months. This entire year I haven't been to an AA meeting for probably longer than like 15 minutes, and I don't know, it was overwhelming coming back from going through oh my god, I dropped a med on the floor. Okay, anyways, I don't know, I feel like I've just been rambling, but the entire reason that I stopped going to meetings was because I started practicing harm reduction last year after my very first relapse from last year. After being sober for 4 months last year, I was practicing harm reduction, and AA isn't very welcoming of harm reduction, so I stopped attending meetings. Definitely shouldn't have done that, because it turned into a full-blown relapse and I was no longer doing harm reduction. I was just relapsing every single day, and I just felt a lot of shame, so I just did not want to go back to AA. There was just so much shame in my brain, and I couldn't deal with it. I wasn't dealing with it. I ended up
relapsing for 4 months, and I couldn't get myself to go back to an AA meeting. And then when I tried to get sober in the beginning of this year, I wasn't doing what I needed to do to stay sober. I wasn't taking my meds. I wasn't going to meetings. I wasn't talking to people about my cravings. I wasn't actively trying to keep my sobriety, trying to make sure I was staying on track with my recovery. So I just haven't really been in the right spot to go to an AA meeting, but I want to stay sober badly. I so badly want to stay sober, and I so badly hope that this time around is the time, the time that I continue getting sober, that I stay sober, that I do what I need to do, take my meds, go to meetings every day, talk to people, find a sober community. And I don't know, I'm feeling hopeful. I just filled up my med container. Let's eat a couple more peaches and take my meds and go to an AA meeting. Peaches are done. Now let's take my meds. I don't know. I just like, I don't even, I just have to do it. I have to, my camera died right after I took my meds, which was a very, very, very accurate description of how I am currently feeling. I have a very hard time getting in touch with my body and my feelings and my emotions and just what's going on overall inside of me at the moment, at any moment. And my therapist is trying to get me to be mindful. I fucking hate mindfulness. I hate it more than anything in the entire world. But I'm practicing right now just noticing things. And currently in my body, after I just took my meds for the second day in a row, after not taking them for months, I feel sick. Physically, I feel sick, even though I know usually I don't feel sick like right away unless I like haven't had anything to eat like the entire day. But I've had like 2 meals today, some snacks, so I feel like I have some stuff in my system, so I wouldn't be sick, but I feel sick. I think my brain is telling me that I feel sick. I also just feel very like shaky, very antsy, very, I don't know, I feel like my brain is like going, but I also feel like there's a plane outside my window. Anyways, I feel like my brain has like so much going on, but I also at the same time cannot get in touch with like the thoughts that I'm having. But I'm able to acknowledge that I do think that I'm like sick and that I'm very shaky and very like on edge, overwhelmed. I don't know, I'm talking through this. You all probably get so annoyed with me for just chatting and rambling about nothing. But sometimes it does help me to talk things out. And now we log into an AA meeting, which obviously you all cannot come with me to, but I will let you know how it goes. I am stressed. I don't think I'm going to share. I'm not going to share. I don't plan on sharing right now. The first step is just showing up. Showing up, making the effort to show up, and just taking that first step in attending a meeting. So that's what we're doing right now. Done with my meeting. I didn't stay for the entire meeting. I stayed for about like half an hour-ish. It's now 11:02. One thing that somebody said in the meeting was that this is a disease, and logically I know that. Logically I know that alcoholism is a disease, but I don't treat it like it is a disease. And that's what they were talking about, how we need to treat it
like how it is. It is a disease, so we need to treat it like a disease. We need to take our meds, go to meetings every day, just overall take care of ourselves in order to stay sober and in order to get better. And I feel like I don't take my sobriety, my recovery as seriously as I should, because I don't do all of the steps. I don't take the steps that I'm supposed to be taking. But we are going to try. And I am genuinely proud of myself. I'm going to text my therapist right after this and tell her that I just went to an AA meeting, and probably call her in the morning and talk about it, because I am proud of myself for going, because I haven't been in a minute. But I think I genuinely needed to hear that tonight. I'm very glad that I logged in, because this is a fucking disease. It is a shitty fucking disease. I don't treat it how I should. I don't take care of myself how I should, and that's something I really need to be doing. And we are going to try. You're hearing it from me first. We're gonna try. Even if it's fucking hard, even if it's fucking difficult, trying and putting in a little bit of effort is all I can do. I think that's it for today's video, friend. This video that has taken me so fucking long to finish has finally finished, and I feel like I did a lot. Just thinking of the past month, this last month has been a roller coaster, has been a fucking mess, but here we are. I'm trying, and honestly, that is really all I can do. Try and put in some effort and just show up every day. And that's what I'm trying to do. Proud of myself. Proud of all of you. So happy you all are here with me every single day. Literally, you don't even know how thankful I am for each and every single one of you, and how important you all are to me. Okay, before I start rambling about anything and everything, I shall end this video. I love you all more than anything. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and like and comment on this video, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.